Good
Hello.
evening. You gotta always hit the mute button or
Yeah,
the unmute button
the unmute
or the
button.
button that muted that you need to unmute it because it was muted.
Welcome to Monday Night Madness. I turned on the lamp.
Mayhem. And this is back up. It fell over.
I did that too.
Last
It didn't
week.
fall over. You knocked it off. Let's start there.
Hey, look, this is a cool picture from Carnival's celebration. It was all of us at Hard Rock Cafe. It was a good meal.
Yeah.
It's always good to be able to, come back and reminisce about cool trips and stuff.
Yes. And it's always fun to talk about upcoming ones.
And this is a homemade duck.
I love that duck.
Still sitting right there.
I love that little ducky.
Blocking our mile marker 0.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
It looks like an egg.
Anyways, hey everybody, and welcome to Monday Night
Mayhem.
and Madness. And all the things.
Catastrophe dealing with J-Lo.
Y'all. Wow.
J-Lo. Whoa.
Good day, you all. You almost said it correctly. It would be y'all.
Yeah. Hey, there's Anthony on the move. The guy from across the river.
Yeah, so I take candy to my students on Tuesdays. For homeschool. Well, homeschool's over. We're done for the year. Woohoo! It's summertime. Well, Jayla decided since they didn't eat it all, she was going to help them.
Yeah.
Needless to say, it's
been
been special all day.
She is wired like 220.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, if y'all don't know what that means, that's electricity.
Yeah. So it's been a fun day.
Yeah.
Jayla's not in here tonight. She's uninvited for the evening.
After she woke me up at 2:48 this morning. Not 2:50. Not 2:47, 2:48 when I heard that barking. I looked at my phone and I was like, there's going to be a mascotless have luggage will travel. And then I got up and she acted berserk all morning.
She has still continued to act berserk. That's been fun.
Yeah, but I hope everybody else's Monday's off to a great start.
Yeah, I do too.
Ours is.
Oh gosh, it's good stuff.
Beautiful in Louisiana. Yeah. We're got a few minutes of no rain here.
Yeah.
It's been raining a whole lot here.
It has
lately.
been. It's been a very wet spring, which is good because a lot of times our summers are dry.
Yeah, because usually you get to July, August, we're begging for.
Please let it rain.
I think last summer we went 7 weeks without any rain.
Yeah,
7 weeks.
Yeah, it's a long time. When it's
like at that point you're begging for a tropical storm to blow in just to push some rain up here. And then
there's Mr. Gerald. We just shut off the ducky again.
Oh, the duck.
Miss Lori made that for anybody who was wondering. So anyways, it's been fun. I got my first mosquito bite today.
Oh. We watched has anybody been watching the Pero DJ World Cruise?
The Pole to Pole Cruise.
Pole to Pole. There you go. We watched them at French
Guiana. Yeah.
Last night we watched it. The French prison island. And they were talking about they had to get shots because yellow fever is still rampant on that island. And I was like, what? You never think about that.
So, Laura, I do know it has been raining in Michigan, especially where you're at, because my dad keeps getting rained out of work.
Yes.
So, I always know what your weather is right now because Dad's there.
All right. I'll let you go through and say hello to everyone. And
all right. Well, let me start at the top.
Do the snack of the night, day, because it's still daytime.
Laura from Huddle Adventures was first in the chat.
Hey, Laura.
Chris Sheeler, and I know that Tiffany and Sarah are there somewhere in the background.
Chris, let Sarah know I got her a present.
Anthony on the Move, Embarkation Nation, Will G, the Down Under Cruisers, Gerald A. Bear, and Aunt Linda.
Hey, Aunt Linda. Anthony on the Move is enjoying the same sunshine we are, just on the other side of a river.
So we're so glad to have y'all all here tonight.
We got several snacks to get into real quick. It's going to be pretty cool. So we'll do that because we got some interesting topics.
So let's do one snack, and then I have a funny, and maybe by the time we do the one snack, the other person will be here that needs to be here for the funny.
Okay. Hey, look, so this is not really a snack, but we did a drink last week, and I found this at the Dollar General, Orange Crush.
That's not new to anybody. Okay.
I know, but it looked great to me. It's got a lot of sugar.
Delicious.
Really good. I love orange drinks. I love grape.
I don't think I get to try that one.
No. Which one you want to try? One or two.
One.
We'll try it. All right, this was
No.
one. I'm right-handed. Don't want to try that one?
Yeah.
But it's okay. All right. Hey, so last week I brought up about I hadn't had a chance to try the Great Value candy bar. So this is a cookie and caramel bars. No one knows what this is closely related to. Who its cousin is.
Well, there is Mr. Eddie Huddle himself.
Oh, Billy Biceps.
Billy Biceps. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Whoa, that's very caramely.
Very caramelly.
I'm glad.
It smells like a Twix. It looks like a. I mean, looks.
Because we're talking about road trip snacks here, getting ready to go to Alaska. Because Chris and them have a 300-hour drive from Oklahoma.
I'm not mad at that.
Mm-mm. If you're on a really tight budget and you need that snack fix, like some candy, 89 cents compared to a Twix now is like $2.19 or $2.79.
That's good, y'all.
89 cents.
I would totally eat that. I mean, I am eating it.
Hey, you tell my girl I'm glad she's quite pleased in her gift that she shall receive. And
Yum. Why did I get way less of that than you did?
Here, have the whole one. Wait a second. This is the left one.
I like left.
No, you're
And
right-handed. You can't have it. Good to meet you.
Give me that. All of our snacks have been nasty here lately.
We've only had like two.
We finally got a good one.
Hey, Chris, y'all know where this is from? Sasquatch Say to Mine. It's from Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Actually, Hochatown.
If our podcast guys pop in here, make sure you say you're here. The funny has something to do with them.
Okay. So
go ahead and do that.
All right. Here's our other snack of the night.
I'm not excited about it.
I bought this, but I went and got this because we were talking about it last week. I did not do the Frito one. I did the tangy barbecue one.
Well, the Frito one's not even the one you talked about on the live.
No, it was Dr. Pepper, but I couldn't find it.
And then I went to Walmart and they're hung the Frito one.
Did you say hey to Embarkation Nation?
I did.
Oh, actually smells good.
I don't want the one that had the boogers all over it.
It's not bad.
It stinks.
Where's J-Lo? Aunt Linda?
No. Oh. Mm-mm.
She's on a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get some of the sugar. I don't know if you heard Amanda say that she ate a whole lot of candy.
Don't like that.
This tastes like barbecue. Like smoked brisket.
Don't like that.
It's good. Give it a try.
I'm going to stick with my GV pick.
Sorry. I give it an 8 out of 10.
I'd give it a 0 out of 10.
Absolutely.
I don't like it.
Her.
I do not like it.
Very good. The Twix, though, Great Value.
I mean, if I'm going
cookie and caramel bar.
If I'm going Twix versus Great Value,
I give it a 10.
I give it a 10 out of 10 all day. That's delicious.
100%.
That's great stuff. Okay. Well, okay. So, as y'all all know, we're getting ready to go on FRGC 30 to Alaska, and I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Diamond, Platinum, and Sweet Guests, their check-in starts tonight at 11 o'clock, which is us.
Oh, that's us? Yay!
Yeah. So we get to check in tonight at 11. So I made a post in the FRGC3 Facebook group, reminding everybody, hey, if you're Diamond, Platinum, or Sweet, you check in tonight. And all remaining passengers can start checking in on the 14th at midnight or, Eastern time. So however that works for you, it would be 11 o'clock for us because we're Central. So Trevor Trevor from the Cruising Podcastaways and all of his AI greatness makes an image of himself.
Platinum.
And he's like, it's me. I'm checking in tonight. And
man, I didn't know Trevor only had 4 fingers. I wonder where he lost that other one. That's been a tragic woodworking
you see
accident.
all the sad people behind him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I said in the thread, I said, well, you better add me and Josh to that picture. So he did. Let me show you how he added me and Josh. There's me and Josh.
Shows my legs.
So initially said, so initially I said, is that Josh in the background with hair and a frown on his face? He said, no, I have his legs.
I give that 2 thumbs up. That is needs to add Will.
I liked it down when he sent me that. So he added your legs.
How'd he know you like flannel jackets?
He took my picture off of Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So funny. He added your legs.
I need you to send that to me. I find that very
Oh,
humorous.
I thought it was hilarious. So I just had to share that with everybody. That just tickled me.
4 fingers, 1 eyebrow.
Will says he needs to add Will and Joanna.
That was good.
Yes, that tickled me. I couldn't wait to show that on the live.
He can make an AI thumbnail of all of us going, and it could just be me there with my legs.
Your legs.
It reminds me of Hotel Transylvania when the really tall dude was
Yeah.
standing there. It was just legs, and everybody else was standing around.
So, anyways, so there's that was hilarious. I thought that was
So all you
funny.
people that are going that can check in tonight, check in. Apparently, I don't know. I've
He never
never
does
done
check in.
it. Never.
He couldn't tell you how to do check in.
Absolutely not.
That's where I thrive.
Hey, and by the way, I sell a lot of cruises for our travel agency, and I have never booked one. And people talk to me like I'm the one booking it. I'm like, yeah, I know just enough to
Be dangerous.
dangerous. You know?
He's the one who remembers everything. He's my memory bank.
I don't know about
He's
that.
my notepad.
I don't know about that. Getting old, getting long in the tooth.
So anyway, so super excited though for FRGC 3. It will be here so quickly.
We leave 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
fly to
super
Seattle.
excited.
I'm not excited about our time of arrival
Mm,
because we'll be getting to Seattle at 11 o'clock, midnight.
yeah. 11:30.
Midnight?
I think it's 11:30.
So it'll be like 2:30 here.
Yeah.
So that's or
We're going to
1:30.
be very tired.
Yeah.
But I am glad we're coming in late at night because I think that's going to help us like just get in there and go right to bed and be good the next day, hopefully.
I was gonna say not the next morning. I say that, and it'll be 4:30, and I'll look at my phone and be like, "Darn
If you turn your phone on and there's a light in that room, I'm going to probably punch you in the face.
darn you."
However, I am bringing my sleep mask. If you have a sleep mask and you're coming to Alaska, bring your sleep mask because we're not going to have very much darkness.
won't have none hardly. It'll be
So,
daylight most
yeah.
of the time,
So
which
there's
don't
that.
bother me.
Yeah, it will bother me, and we have a balcony room for this one, so I got to have a sleep mask for that. But anyways,
No, you just party all day long.
Mm.
Go out in the sun a lot.
mhm,
Don't be hydrated,
uh-huh.
and you'll sleep the night away
Okie
because
dokie.
you'll be so wore out.
But all right, so what information do we have to cover tonight? I am excited to have you stalk our Alaska trip.
Yes.
'Cause I'm excited to go.
Yeah, we're gonna do some cool stuff. One thing I did want to talk about, has anybody, well, a lot of these people don't have, matter of fact, Embarkation Nation may have the only child that could sell free in this group that's in here currently right now.
Yeah.
Me and Amanda, we haven't told the kids yet, but we took advantage of there is a cruise line.
As loud as you talk, you're probably fixing to tell me.
I don't care. There is a cruise line that allows you for a child to sell free up to the age of 17. Most people stopped at like 10.
12.
10?
12 is the oldest I've ever seen it.
Anyway.
Royal's 12.
Anyway. 17.
Can you believe that?
And we have taken advantage of that said cruise line. And we have
Excited.
a pretty cool endeavor happening late February. I know Will G knows about it because I texted him. And Will G may have accidentally had already been upon this ship, and Embarkation Nation was upon that ship too. So it was a great deal.
Our attention was had also at 3.
And here's the even cooler deal. Anthony on the Move knows because he's from, these parts where we are. We don't usually get good airfare out of our hometown. Like our trip to Alaska, we're having to go down the interstate to almost Texas and go to the airport. But we found round trip out of the most popular cruise port in America for $1,000 for all 4 of us.
Yes. Out of our hometown.
Out of our hometown.
So who knows what the most popular cruise port is in America? Where are we sailing from?
If you get it right, I'll mail you 89-cent Twix.
It might be melted by the time it gets there.
Actually, I'll ship it on Walmart.com because that'll probably.
That will cost us a lot of money. So
I was going to say that'll cost me a lot of freight.
Ding, ding, ding. That's it.
That is it.
And we're not mailing you a Twix.
And that orange crush is delicious. I'll mail you $1 because that would be cheaper than the Twix, and you could come out.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So we're partaking in a ship that has took America.
There's the dog.
By storm. That was them closing the door downstairs. By storm. So some of y'all may have seen it, not seen it.
Some of you have already been on it.
So we may tell the kids this evening. But so tell them what was fantastic.
So, yeah,
there you go. There's the dog, and she's not coming here.
That's okay. Andrew's manager for Walmart. Hey, tell them that we said these are great.
Ask him if I buy a case, can I get it at a discount, like Sam's Club?
So, y'all know that normally we book 2 rooms. You know, that's just kind of our MO. That's what we do. It's more space.
Yeah, when you got teenagers, and if you met our child, we got a 6'4" child and a 5'10" child.
I'm the shortest in the family now.
And so that's a lot of legs.
Well, with this cruise line and kids and 17 and under sell free, we were like, well,
let's look at something.
How do we take advantage of this?
Yes.
Well, we found a way.
There was a other ship of this said cruise line that has a 2-bedroom suite. And I was like, let's see if it's on this said ship. It's not, but there is.
There is a suite.
Pool room.
With bunk beds.
With bunk beds.
Sunken into the wall.
Well, they really have a step in, then the bunk beds. Yeah. It's not like
it's like a room with a curtain.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, I use the word room loosely. There's like, I don't know, probably that much room between the curtain and the bed.
3 or 4 feet, but anyway.
So yeah, so they have a suite that has lots of floor space.
Yeah.
Even if you were to put the couch down, because you can sleep up to 6 people in that room.
Yeah, the couch.
There still would be plenty of room.
Some of those couches turn into bunk beds.
Yeah,
not all of them are bed beds.
So anyway, so I love the fact that the bunk beds, the kids' beds, are in there. They're there. They're like a part of the room. They're not going to be in the way. They're not going to be, you're losing your couch or anything like that. They're part of the layout of the room.
Yes.
Does anybody know what ship we're talking about yet?
Yes, probably do. They probably got it like way long ago when I was naming who was on the ship.
Maybe.
But anyway, so what we did is the kids sell free because they're 15 and 17, and we were able to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
And we got that room cheaper than what we could have got 2 interior rooms for. So it's a chance for us to stay in a suite, have plenty of room for everybody, but also stay in a suite that, as American cruisers, we have not seen anything like that on Carnival, Royal, Norwegian, Princess, Celebrity, any of the big American lines. And then they're like, hey, we come up with this. So
that's the one.
Really interested to check it out.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So we get the suite benefits. And so then we took advantage of Status Match.
Yes.
And so we just talked about being platinum with Carnival. And so I haven't done yours yet. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. I've been busy today though. But I went ahead and did mine the day that we booked it. And I called in. So we book a Status Match. It gets done almost immediately. I call in and I got 10% off of our booking.
Yes.
And she applied that right then and there. And I was like, wow.
Which saved us $400 something for just status matching as platinum with Carnival.
So we status matched up to gold, or I did. I'm sure you will the same.
Yeah. And then because theirs is weird. If anybody has been online to try to understand their point system, I had no idea. And I've read like several different things. Like you get points for however much you buy up front, room, status.
Royal has the bunk beds on Utopia, and the forward-facing rooms on deck 11 made such a difference with space. See how short I am? That's half my face.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that, so I've never been on Utopia.
Yeah, so, I mean that's like it's a new thing,
but that's also a brand new ship.
It's a brand new ship, so
and they're all copying each other.
And I love that idea. And y'all, we have a bathtub. I'm so excited.
Yeah, but the other ship we were looking at out of Galveston, that Will G's going on the first ever sailing out of Galveston on it. Their 2-room suites have 2 bathrooms.
They do 2 full bathrooms.
Yeah.
One has a bathtub and one has a shower.
Mm-hmm.
That and the bathtub has a shower head.
Yeah.
The fact you folks are platinum, I'll have to touch you and shake your hand. Absolutely.
Yes, 100%. Now, Trevor from Carnival Cruise,
Maybe not.
absolutely not.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna brag, and we're like, Mallory will turn platinum on FRGC4.
Yes, Philip will be a couple days short.
You want poor thing.
He won't. I'm trying to figure out how me and him can go like on a 4-day cruise.
Like
so,
literally, that's all he needs.
Yeah, he needs 4 days. So.
But anyway, so yeah, so I'm excited. Like I am legitimately excited for this cruise. No, don't be worried.
No. We're humble.
We're just royalty. That's
We're
all.
humble platinum people.
World of America is an amazing ship. I'm excited for. I'm super excited.
Do
And
you
it's over my
know-
birthday.
Do you know who's bougie that has status?
Who?
Have you ever met one of them 700+ day royal people?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we met some on
Mm-hmm.
with Eddie and Laura on Harmony of the Seas. They walk around with their name
Oh
tags.
yes,
Those
Yes.
people.
straight up walk around with a name tag on.
I met one
But-
guy.
You do get like special service and stuff when you have your name tag on. Yes, Chris, that is
Okay.
exactly right. And you have to bring my daughter, Dr. Pepper, to Seattle.
Yes. Chop chop. You tell Aunt Granny, get with it. But anyway, but yes, I had this one guy on Harmony of the Seas. Everywhere he seen me, he had to make some obscene comment about my size, and I was just like, dude, this is really getting old.
Y'all have a fun shirt on tonight, by the way. Philip got it for me for Mother's Day. Soaking up the vibes.
SpongeBob.
Anyway.
Oh, 2 days short.
Oh, Mr. Gerald.
Amanda, you should have told that. We would have made FRGC 3 a 9-day cruise.
Yeah.
It's tough when you get that close.
The new terminal for MSC is also an experience. It was so quick with the new technology.
I'm interested in I haven't seen anything on the inside. I've seen the outside a lot, but I
Mm-hmm.
know a lot of the inside you can't film and all that. Because I got hollered at in Orlando. I was filming when we went in to go on the Mardi
Oopsie.
Gras right after it came out. No filming.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you know I'm filming? I'm walking backwards holding my phone up. You don't know I'm filming. Quit accusing me. Accuse you.
Listen, I would love that.
That's actually where Philip wants to go.
Yeah.
But airfare out of DFW to Australia, I don't care if you go straight or if you get 12 connecting flights, is like it runs year round over $2,000 a person.
So expensive.
Yeah. So you think airfare is $8,000 to get all 4 of us to Australia
Yeah, I don't know how or when we'll get over there, but one day we will make it
when
happen.
we're not traveling with our kids.
Yes.
Because if I could say $4,000 in airfare, that's a lot better than $8,000 in airfare.
Yeah. Most of the vloggers have footage of the terminal.
I-
We've watched some of the footage, but it's been more
Of the
targeted
shit.
videos. Like,
yeah.
like we haven't watched anybody's like necessarily watched their vlog, I would say, but we've just watched targeted stuff.
We watched a lot of shorts and
Mhm.
stuff about the water slides, the
Yeah.
food, and I talked to Mike Clock on the phone. Which you'll be in Alaska with us, so we'll have plenty of time since you'll actually see us on this cruise
Yes,
to
since we're going to the
pick
dining
your
room.
brain. Go to that dreaded dining room.
I
I like going on tiramisu night. That's about it.
yeah. I don't know what night that is anymore though.
Now it used to be the first
It's
night.
not anymore.
No, it's like day 5 or
Yeah,
something.
I don't know.
But
But so yeah, so super excited for that. So we're doing that in February. So and since I'm gold and you'll be gold, but it'll be my birthday, I get a free birthday cake.
yeah, she's a free birthday cake on that said ship that may be going out of Miami that a lot of you been on.
Either do a repositioning or invent some grandparents for the kids. So we don't have to invent them. They're here and they're real, but
I don't
I can't leave them for that long. I can't. We haven't filmed, but I'm slow with editing. Hey, at least you're editing. So there's that.
Yeah, I'm going to take over our editing because Amanda is good for about one video and she just falls apart.
Listen, I absolutely adore cruising with Will and Joanna, and I'm super excited to meet the girls this trip.
Yes, Will G is a great man. If y'all have never got to spend time with him, and his wife is such a lovely lady that you will see sparingly on a cruise.
But when you do see her, it's amazing.
What's even cooler is if you ever get to sit down and hear their love story, how they met and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we had the love boat. Everybody was saying how they met their spouses and stuff. And
How'd you meet your spouse?
That place doesn't exist no more.
Yeah, it is, Laura. Just like cruising with you. And yeah, they are super sweet people.
They are.
They're really, really
they're great. They're good.
Really
peoples.
love them.
Goods peoples.
But yeah, so that is one of our big announcements. Super excited for that one. Like, I am super pumped for MSC because y'all know we've been wanting to branch out.
We hadn't said what it was. Hush.
C, me, S, M, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
See, that's why nobody takes our channel serious, because of you.
No, I don't think it's just because of me. Last resort. Here are the numbers for the lottery.
Supplementary 5.
Got it. I'll go buy my ticket tonight.
It was because Philip brought that up. Philip said, he's like, thank you, Will. Philip said the other day, he's like, you know, I want to go to Australia. I'm like, what? Where do they come from? Like, no point in my life. New Zealand? Yes. Sorry, down under cruisers. New Zealand, 100% I want to go to. But not for cruising. I just want to go to New Zealand. But, you know, I was sitting here, like, I've never thought about, hey, you know what? I want to go to Australia. Let me sell my left kidney, buy some airfare, and go straight there.
Yeah. I want to go everywhere. So there's that.
But I would want to go because I'm a super airplane flying nerd, even though I don't fit in them at all. Like, my experiences riding in airplanes are terrible. Yes. Very uncomfortable for most part. But most time, though, they feel sorry for me and they give me an exit row seat for free. There's sometimes I don't even sit with Amanda and them because they're like, sir, would you just like to sit in this seat?
And I'm like, yes.
Thank you. Please. God bless you.
It gives me elbow room.
Yeah. I'm not a good guy to sit by in a plane.
He's not.
Not the little puddle hoppers we're fixing to get on to go to Houston. So anyway, totally forgot what I was going to say. No, I do.
Why you want to go to Australia?
No, I'm an airplane dude. DFW, me and Amanda had it booked. We were going to Paris for one of our wedding anniversaries. And I had figured it out. It took me forever. I was finally going to get to fly on an Airbus A380 out of Dallas to London, then London into Paris. Like, I was going out of the way. Like, I could have got a flight straight to Paris from Dallas, but I was like, no, this may be my one shot. Then Dallas quit getting an Airbus A380 with...
That's the double deckers.
Yeah, with British Airways. But now they have the Qantas A380 going straight to Australia. So I may have to make it happen because it may be my one shot to ever get to ride in one, and I really want to.
Where are the flying spiders and all the things that will kill you? Australia or New Zealand?
Both of the places. They're subtropic places. Australia's home to the world's most poisonous snake and spider.
All right, you may need to sell a kidney, but no one said it had to be your kidney.
That's right. Chris, don't go anywhere dark with me on the cruise.
America.
Louisiana
will kill you.
Louisiana is the only state in America that has every poisonous snake known in North America.
Yeah, Louisiana will kill you. Are you nervous about your flight to Greece? Not nervous.
They may be.
But I'm just more worried about the length of time. I'm not really nervous.
Hey, I'm glad you asked that, Jennifer. Here's a good thing. I told them, I said, get ready because we're going Shreveport, which is on the right up in line with Dallas, but still in Louisiana. We're going straight to Houston, which I think Jennifer knows that because they live in Houston. Going there, but from Houston to Seattle's a 5-hour flight, so that will be her and the kids' longest flights they've ever done.
Yeah.
But we don't know our flight itinerary yet for Greece, but the way it's looking, we're going to our hometown to Atlanta straight to Athens, and it's going to be 8.5, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Through the night, so they will get to sleep.
Yeah, so I'm not really nervous. I don't know what to expect, I guess, more than
walking
anything.
around, getting up, walking.
Yeah, so I I don't know how well I'll be able to sleep. If I'll be able to sleep, I feel like my hair's going crazy.
You'll be able to sleep.
I know I'm gonna probably need a neck pillow.
They will shut all the lights off in that plane, and
Yeah.
it will be dark except for people watching TVs.
Well,
the
I'll
back of
bring
their
my sleep
seats.
mask, but I'm excited for the flight to Greece because it means I'm going to Greece.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
there's that.
I mean, hey, and we're going to be there long enough that we'll be able to, get unwound from the flight.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to be crazy though is they're fixing to experience their first time ever leaving way over in Europe and flying home in the same day.
Yeah.
Like leaving Greece that morning and you get back to your hometown that night and you're like, wait a second.
I was just in Greece.
Literally on the other side of the globe.
Yeah.
On the clock, it shows about 12 hours. And in reality, it's about 24 hours.
Yeah. Laura says the day she sees a flying spider is the day she meets her Lord and Savior.
That's why you got Billy biceps. So Eddie will get it in a headlock.
Tiffany says, amen, sister friend, to Louisiana will kill you. And you are bringing Dr. Pepper to our daughter. And I actually asked Philip today, I was like, is there anything that you want them to bring you in their U-Haul? He was like, no, I'm good.
No, I just wish we had Gary Manning going with us.
Yeah. Can you
Oh,
bring Gary in the U-Haul?
Yeah, see if you got an extra big U-Haul.
Get
for
Gary and Teresa up in there.
Yeah.
But speaking of FRGC 3, it's fully booked. Can't add you. Sorry, would love to, but can't. But what I can add you to is FRGC 4.
Yes, and we've already got like 5 rooms gone since last Monday. So
so here's the graphic I made up for it. I feel like I'm doing like ninja hands. But I know we introduced it last week, but definitely wanted to talk about it tonight. Got the pricing up. And the itinerary, it's a 8-day cruise with 3 ports.
With 3 ports.
I'm really excited for that.
For everybody that's not good at math on days, that's 4 sea days.
4 sea days. I'm super excited about that. Let me see what happens when I do that. I don't like that. That's kind of over my face. What if I go that way?
Anyway, so if you think about it, it's really an exceptional deal. $2,900 for a balcony room. And the only thing I hate, we're missing Key West again. Even though we're going to Key West next May, we're going to miss Key West on this one. I love Key West. I just think Key West is great.
Yeah.
Look forward to going back to Key West because you know why? They have gelato. And I know y'all haven't heard me speak of gelato, but that ship that goes out of the Popular Port that we're going on in February.
That we haven't said the name of yet.
That we have gelato, and I will be partaking of it.
And I have heard that people say that it is the best they've ever had on a cruise ship. On a cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
On a cruise ship.
Okay.
Pump the brakes, buddy. Let's see what we got. If you don't go looking for them, they won't bother you. I've been living here for 48 of my 64 years and have not seen a snake or spider that will kill you other than at the zoo. That is actually impressive.
Except for that one time. No, I'm joking.
What ports are in the WOA one? Do you remember?
Amber Cove, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Nassau, and MSC's private island.
That's 4?
Yep.
I think it has Amber Cove.
Yes, it does.
Are you sure?
I am absolutely 100% not sure.
I don't think it has Amber Cove.
Yeah, I think it does.
I'm going to look right now.
I don't know. It's whatever the original cruise was.
Let's see.
It may not.
I don't think it does.
I think it does. No.
We're going to find out who's right here.
It's San Juan, Puerto Rico.
It is San Juan, Puerto Rico. Puerto Plata. There you go.
It is Amber Cove. That's Amber Cove.
No, it's not.
Puerto Plata is Amber Cove.
No, it's not. Excuse us while we're both on our phones. Being super professional here. My app is like, bleh.
Y'all, Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic.
It's not Amber Cove.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Miami at sea, Puerto Plata, San Juan at sea, Ocean Cay, Miami.
Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic.
It's not Amber Cove.
It's not?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it is Amber Cove.
It's not.
Hey, cruising is fun.
All right, y'all settle the score. It's Puerto Plata, Amber Cove.
I know Amber Cove's in Dominican Republic.
Please tell Josh it's not.
Oh no, you just. I thought it was.
While everybody is giving us an answer, we've got 7 types of killer snakes and 2 spiders here in Oklahoma. Would love to go to Australia.
It's close to Amber Cove, but it's not.
See, I was right.
See, I got the Dominican Republic part right.
Anyways, so
Whatever.
back to where we're going: Puerto Plata, San Juan, and Ocean Cave.
No, in Oklahoma, y'all have tornadoes.
Amber Cove is just a couple miles down the road, but it's not Puerto Plata.
See, boom.
So technically, I was right.
Technically, no.
Technically, I was right.
We still got a bunch of t-shirts on the floor. Sorry, I was picking t-shirts up.
Squirrel moment right there. Yeah. So, anyways,
I only come in this room when we do Monday Night Lives. Outside of that, I don't come up the staircase.
Very true story. There's a dog at our door.
There's a squeaky tire.
So, anyways, I'm super excited for FRGC4. I know that Eddie and Laura are going. I was talking to Trevor today with Cruising Podcastaways. You know they've changed their name, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's not Carnival Cruising Podcast.
They dropped the Carnival. We've never been to Puerto Plata or to.
Yes, we've been to Amber Cove.
I know we've not been to Puerto Plata.
And you said and like
San Juan. We've never been to either of them.
You was gonna say
No.
Amber Cove because
No,
Amber Cove's where I found my girlfriend on the bus.
I know where Amber Cove is.
Amber
We've been
Cove
there.
is where I got harassed by the bus lady.
Okay, I'm gonna let the dog in. Let's see how much of a disaster this turns out to be. I'm not picking you up. Go see your daddy. There's a cord right here. Hold on, y'all. We have a dog with the cord. She's on the cord. Excuse me. There. Okay.
Come here.
Put that back there.
Come here.
That won't happen again. That was my bad.
Come here.
The kids will probably like the lazy river at Puerto Plata. Well, there you go. I love lazy rivers. Well, there's Mr. Paul Vines cooking and listening. Don't burn your food.
Hey, at least he ain't driving and listening. Normally, that's what he do.
So yeah, super excited for FRGC4 because we've never been to those any of those ports are all new ports, and well, y'all know that we haven't been on the ship yet.
Hey, JLo said hello to everybody. Hello.
You have never been to Sydney or Brisbane or even Melbourne. Just saying.
Yeah,
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I did have an uncle named Melvin.
You do?
Yeah.
Who's your uncle's name? Melvin.
He's passed away now. That's why I said did. He lived in Indiana.
Oh.
You never met him. Anyway.
That was off the chart.
Melbourne, Melvin. It's just kind of sounded the same.
Melvin, Australia. That's where I go. Dadgummit. We're going to old Melvin.
So anyway, so Laura and Eddie are coming. I was talking to Trevor today from the Cruising Podcastaways, and I do believe that Trevor and possibly Tom will be there. I'm not certain yet. Obviously, they haven't booked it.
They
We
need to,
just
because
started
I
talking
ain't
about it
seen
today.
Thomas or Trevor in a long time.
I know. Well, we're gonna see Trevor here shortly and Megan because they will be in Alaska with us. And then I know that the A Bears are looking at booking, and Will G is looking at booking. Hopefully, he can talk Joanna into it. And I don't know who else, but lots of people need to come.
And I told Mike Clark he needed to book. I called Mike Clark and said, you need to book, dude.
So you know, we've got to get all of you people in here coming with us on the Jubilee. And I keep calling it the celebration. I'm sorry. It's the Jubilee.
All right, you gotta get there.
But anyways, so one more time, here is that flyer with that information on it.
Yeah, come on. Like I said, you can do whatever. Amanda said if you got a casino offer, whatever offer, free room offer, we don't care. Just come hang out.
I'll book you however.
Come hang out and go out back. You know what video I don't think you did get posted? You need to post
Probably
from
didn't.
FRGC
What?
3, 2, whatever it was, is when we were back there in the bar doing the tailgate party games.
Oh, yeah, that
I
was
don't
fun.
think you posted those.
Oh my gosh, when I ate those chicken,
I need to get that video, make
Y'all.
some shorts out of that. That was some good stuff.
they did a chicken wing eating contest, and I don't
Chicken
really
nugget.
whatever. It was boneless wings. It was chicken nuggets. I don't really know how I ended up at that table. I'm not real sure how that all panned
Hey,
out.
Miss Monica.
Hey, Monica.
But Amanda won.
But I ended up there.
That's how we won them bandanas.
And
then
I'm
we
just
won
here to tell
something
you
else.
right now, that I am so disappointed that I didn't get a ship on a stick for that, because let me just tell you the havoc that those things wreaked on my guts in the middle of the night.
But we did get cool bandanas because our team also won the ring toss.
Oh, it was horrible.
I'm a
Horrible.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay, is it okay for us to come over to you all, but you can't come here? Okay, I'll just pretend it. Please don't be offended. Don't be offended.
Well, here's the deal.
Don't be.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You lose 2 days going to Australia flying.
2?
Going. Yes. So I'd have to take like 12 days of vacation to take a 7-day cruise. You know, that's a big commitment.
We got to get him retired first.
I ain't saying I ain't for it, but I'm just saying.
I am all for it, but I don't work outside of the home.
And see, and that's the thing too, though. If you take a repositioning cruise, I mean, to get to Australia, you're 15 days. Then you got to fly home, and it's 15 days of water.
Oh, now he shows up. I'm all for 12 days of vacation. So, Trevor,
everybody loves your picture you created.
This is the best thing ever.
I did. I got it right away. Amanda,
He did.
She told us she didn't get it.
Oh, he had to absolutely explain it to me.
I told her what you could do, Trevor, is make us an AI group photo and just have my legs there, like from Hotel Transylvania, while everybody else is standing around.
Oh,
that's like one of the best pictures I've ever seen.
Oh, so funny. You lose one coming here, but get it back on the way home.
Oh, okay. It's lost somewhere over the Pacific. I'll find it.
Yeah, that
it's
picture
probably where Amelia Earhart is.
Probably.
It's where my lost day is.
But, anyways, so FRGC4 is going to be amazing.
It is going to be amazing. We're going to
do
do cool stuff.
What are we going to do? Let's look at where we're going.
Trevor.
What?
Trevor. I've been listening to y'all's podcast because I actually had to drive some for work and like go out of town, like drive off so I could have time to listen to it. And I told Amanda about your funny story about the powdered alcohol. And if Carnival was looking for you, you changed your name.
He did tell you that one. That was good.
My calves are the size of your arms. That was one of the funniest things Laura ever said to me in my life. We were in New Orleans standing outside of Ruby Slipper the Sunday morning of their cruise, and she goes, "Josh, your calves are as big as my arm." Like sticking her arm down there by my leg. I was like, "This is weird, Laura."
So,
weird.
Celebration Key. What are we going to do in Celebration Key? I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I've never been there. It's not even open yet.
But what's going to happen is we'll be there in May, and so we'll get to go to that.
Yeah, so we're going in May.
I wasn't going to say it, and I'm not going to say it on the video, but anyway.
Anyways.
I died. I called Amanda immediately.
He did. So we're going in May, and that is one thing I'm really excited about is to preview Celebration Key before we go there. What I can tell you is that I'm not booking one of those $2,000 over the water cabanas. I'm just not doing it.
No. Not unless those lotto numbers that Down Under put up in here.
Yeah.
If those come through, then
No,
I'll
we're
rent
good.
one for everybody.
Yeah. But anyways, so it's supposed to be a rival to Perfect Day. Well, at Perfect Day, we hung out in the pool, we got food, it was an easy day. So I'm kind of anticipating it being something very similar. And yeah, Mr. Gerald is going in August, so we actually can pick his brain. There'll be some of the first ones there.
Has anybody looked at some of the animated art? Royal, what's his name? Royal Blog, the Royal Blog.
Matt from Royal Caribbean.
Is it Royal Caribbean Blog? Mm-hmm. Royal Blog. Anyway, of the one that's going to be in Nassau that you got to pay for.
The Beach Club.
And then they said he was mentioning it because he gets all the inside stuff for Royal, that they have bought property in Cozumel.
Yep.
And they will be having one in Cozumel.
Yeah. And Will's not going until New Year's Eve. I'm excited for Celebration Key. I'm really, really excited. And then Half Moon. I'm super excited for Half Moon because we'll be arriving there just after the completion of the dock. So we will actually not have to tender.
And what's crazy is that at some point Celebration Key will have 2 docks big enough to hold 2 XL class.
That's crazy.
Or whatever the new ones are.
Yeah.
What are the new ships called?
Oh gosh.
The Festival and Tropical.
Don't get me to line, I forgot.
What are they calling them
I have
ships?
completely
The
forgot.
Ace class? Ace?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Whatever, they'll be able to hold them too.
Yeah. So that's crazy. And I'm super excited for the dock or the pier or whatever you want to call it at Half Moon.
Ace class. I was
Ace
right.
class. Thank you. I absolutely could not remember. I am so excited to not have to tender there anymore because it is a beautiful island and a beautiful beach and beautiful water.
I know
hate
it's
tender ports.
I did read, me and Amanda was discussing it, that Mardi Gras is going to end up going to a 4-day, 3-day weekend kind of cruise ship
Which
whenever
is
festival comes.
crazy.
Festival. Is it festival? Festival?
Festival.
Anyway, why can't we just call it like it is? It's a festival.
It's crazy though that they're making these mega ships weekend ships to me.
Well, they're matching the Utopia out of Port Canaveral. But anyway, we'll probably
Ace class after Ace class is big on class.
big old. But we'll probably end up going on it at some point, but it will be in the off season. There's no kids.
Yeah. It will be during school, period.
Yes.
Those are XL ships, but the Ace class is coming. Yeah. And
those are XL. See,
yeah,
there's so much going on.
there's a lot going on right now in the cruise world. Like a lot of. But it still blows my mind that they're building these massive mega ships for weekend cruising. Weekend cruise is just printing for everybody. It's just printing money for them, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, I can't.
I was looking at if you go to Cruise Mapper, they can give you prices too and stuff, and you can look at some stuff that there was some cruises I seen that do 6 and 8 day. That some of the 6 days were more than the 8 days.
Yeah.
Because it was just like people can boom, they're in and out, a little short cruise going to Mexico. Yeah. And then then the 8 day was less.
Yeah, Mr. Gerald, unfortunately, I'm aware and I am not excited about it. I hate tender ports.
Then she's going to go get in another boat and go look at whales.
Stay until the day I die. Almost everybody that's going is going to get in a boat and look at whales.
Not me.
I said almost.
Or Philip.
I said almost.
Or Mr. Roger.
So I'm excited for that.
And if you haven't ever got to cruise and Mr. Roger and Miss Norma, which are not in here,
I can't believe it either.
Y'all will have a good time.
You will.
They are some hootenannies.
They are pretty stinking funny. But anyways,
they live close to Trevor.
They do.
And Tiffany and Chris.
But yeah, and then Nassau. I mean, Nassau's Nassau for FRGC4. Like,
did you see the massive fire in Nassau?
No.
Oh yeah, I think it was last Friday night.
What caught on fire?
A whole bunch of buildings, about 900. I think it was 900 feet or 900 yards. Like, the road they drove us down to take us to Atlantis.
Yeah.
We was through all those buildings and went over the bridge. Somewhere in those buildings, big old fire caught and spread and everything. It burned a lot of stuff.
That's really sad.
Did you know? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the reason why, Trevor, is because there's so many ships in port that day.
Is there a lot? Really?
Yeah. All the slips are full and we're tendering.
Losers.
But it's okay because that is the day we have excursions.
Losers.
I know. I'm just really bummed that we're going to be tendering. But if you're platinum, like we are, you get priority disembarkation. Sorry, I had to throw that out there. Isn't that right, Trevor?
Mr. Gerald sent me a picture, so I feel like
Hold
I need
on.
to look at it. Whoa.
It's the ships in port. Go ahead and name them off.
The Viking Venus. Hey, that'd be cool. We get to see a Viking ship. Celebrity Solstice. One of the weirdo New Holland MS.
Holland America?
Yeah, Holland America. MS Nordendam.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby Princess, Norwegian Jade. And us.
See, Trevor's right here. We get priority tender, so it's okay. Just throw a picture back up there. We're platinum, and your legs are platinum. This picture just tickles me every time. So in Juneau, off the big boat to land, to little boat to land. Yes, that. That is what we're doing. Lots of on and off of boats that day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Lots of craziness.
Bring your binoculars. Don't forget your binoculars. Especially if you have a balcony room and especially if you're going whale watching. Do not ask me to share my binoculars with you. The answer is already no.
We'll have to tell Jennifer and them because it won't be long after we get back. They'll be heading to go.
Yeah. Hey, so where are y'all getting married at? Like, I wouldn't know what was going on there. Are y'all getting married like while you're at sea? Are you getting married in port? Like, where are you doing that? I need to know these things.
Yes, Chris, exactly.
What?
Off the big boat to land to a little boat, back to the land, back to the big boat.
But yeah, so I'm super excited for 3, but I am equally as excited for 4.
Yeah. A lot of cool stuff happening.
So Trevor, like I said earlier, Trevor and Tom are talking about it on the ship, first sea day. Oh, love
There you go.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited for y'all.
Yep, it's gonna be a good time.
So we're trying to talk Trevor and Tom into coming. We got Eddie and Laura coming. We got the A-Bears coming, and we got the Goodmans coming. That'd be Will G for those of you who don't know. And Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody else who's coming, let me
recruit some more people.
Let me throw my email.
Let's these people have your phone number.
And let me throw my phone number. Somebody's gonna have to actually watch this to get my phone number, so I'm not really worried about it.
Oh, never mind. He said that picture was last week.
Wait, that was last week. So email me, call me, or text me. Let's get
that's
booked.
where we'll be. Okay, sorry. Misunderstood the picture.
In the Manhattan room, we are so excited. I know y'all are. I'm so excited for y'all. That's so awesome.
That's super.
That's
sweet.
super, super fun. And what a cool thing to do. Like get married on a cruise ship and you're already on your honeymoon.
And maybe
you're doing it with friends.
Maybe you'll get to see a Aurora Borealis.
Yeah. I hope we get to see one. I'm so excited. Is it a one or an it? Like
it's the thing. But I doubt it because it'll be sunshiny.
Well, but it might.
No. Anyway.
I'm gonna cross my fingers and my arms and my wrists.
Good luck.
How cool would that be though? I mean, I have to stay up late, but I
don't know if Aurora Borealis is cool or not.
I don't either.
Nobody stuck their hand up there and seen if it's cool or not. Just saying. I mean, I know that's what Trevor was thinking.
Stupid.
That's what I'm thinking.
Anyway,
we hope y'all had a wonderful start to your work week. We'll be
we have wedding, Andrew's 36th birthday, and Father's Day. Okay, that's a cool week. I mean, seriously, that's a cool week. Y'all are just doing it all. Like this is all in one celebration. I love it.
Make sure y'all
so happy wedding day, happy birthday, and happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Live it up.
That's awesome. I love that.
Living La Vida Loca.
I love that. That's super cool. But yeah, so get in touch with me if you want to come.
Yeah.
I will book you in the group with group perks. I will book you if you have a casino offer with a casino offer. Doesn't matter to me. Whatever is the best deal for you is the deal I will book you with. And let's just cruise together and have fun. Because we're just one big happy cruising family.
Yep.
That's why we call it the FRGC Group Cruise.
Awesome. All right. Well, we hope y'all have a good start to your work week or your home week or whatever
you're doing.
Week. We're tomorrow 2 days down from flying to Seattle. Thursday 2 weeks. No, 2 days.
You said 2 days, but you meant 2 weeks.
2 weeks and 2 weeks Thursday from boarding the ship, and it's gonna be balloons.
I'm so excited. I'm
super excited. We're gonna do some cool stuff.
Yes.
May go let Amanda do a polar bear plunge or something.
No.
Yeah. If y'all want to see Amanda do a polar bear plunge, please get in the group and send messages.
Will says don't have a work week anymore.
No, he's getting to relax at the house and feed Joanna's deer. So
Laura's jelly.
Yeah.
Laura, speaking of jelly, I gotta mail you some jelly.
Yes. The floor is covered in Mayhaw jelly.
The floor is covered in jelly. In jars, not
endless work weeks over here. Yeah, you're like the old Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Got to make the donuts.
But anyway,
hey, we hope you enjoyed tonight's live, and remember to give a thumbs up, leave a comment, reach out to us if you need anything.
Keep your $10, buddy.
Sweet. Polar plunge. Exactly. We're gonna figure out where we can do it and get it done. Yes. Anyway. I'm going to go put some ice in the pool, get it cold, see if they'll do it. Anyway, hey, we appreciate y'all as always. Remember the good Lord lotion.
We love you.
And if you have luggage,
you should be traveling.
Peace, cruise peeps.
Bye.